Now, when the National Rainbow Coalition NARC took over power from KANU, that's in 2003, President Mwai Kibaki would entrust lawyer Ochilo Ayako with a powerful energy ministry, with a brief to spearhead reforms in that sector, energy. However, the 2005 referendum complicated matters for Minister Ayako, who eventually was sacked from the cabinet. Currently, Ayako is the governor of Migori. He graces this week's edition of the cabinet.
Dr. Ochilo Ayako was born on 10th of September 1968 and brought up in the present-day Migori County. He joined Homabay Secondary School for his O-levels, and after his advanced levels at Alliance High School, he joined the University of Nairobi to study law. In the run-up to the 1997 general election, Ayako was among the new faces in the National Development Party (NDP) that was led by Raila Odinga, who had reactivated the party after breaking away from Ford Kenya. He vied for the Rongo parliamentary seat as a fresh law graduate, defeating the then flamboyant, eloquent and wealthy KANU politician and cabinet minister Dalmas Otieno. NDP would become the most dominant party in Luo Nyanza from 1997 to 2002. With this win, Ayako became one of Raila Odinga's most trusted political lieutenants in the Nyanza region. In 1998, he was among the NDP MPs who voted against a no-confidence motion sponsored by James Orengo that had been moved against the then-President Daniel Arap Moi. Following this, Ayako was part of a select team that was tasked with conducting parliamentary reforms whose objective was to fight for the autonomy of Parliament. It was this team that helped establish the Parliamentary Service Commission and introduce the provision of offices for all MPs. In the 2002 general election, Ochilo was re-elected to Parliament on a NARC ticket and thereafter appointed Minister for Energy in the Kibaki government. His assistant minister was Mwangi Kiunjuri. He served a short stint in the ministry from 2003 to 2004, and in this time he was credited with bringing widespread reforms in the sector, some of which led to international donors and the World Bank restoring their support through the Energy Sector Recovery Project. Ayako was also credited with strengthening the operations of Kenya Electricity Generating Company KENGEN after its detachment from Kenya Power Company. He also spearheaded the phasing out of leaded petrol in the country. Despite orchestrating several reforms in the ministry, on 30th June 2004, President Kibaki executed his first major government reshuffle, and Ford People leader Simeon Nyachai was appointed the new Minister for Energy. Ayako was transferred to the less powerful Ministry of Sports, Gender and Culture, where he would last only 1 year before being fired from the cabinet for not supporting the government in the 2005 referendum. In the 1 year at the Sports Ministry, Ayako introduced the sports policy that culminated in the Sports Act and the Gender Policy Act that led to the establishment of the Gender Commission. He was also involved in the successful bid to have the 2011 World Athletics Championships held in Kenya. The 2005 referendum ended his cabinet career after President Kibaki sacked all the ministers who opposed the government-backed draft constitution. In 2007 general election, Ayako lost the Rongo parliamentary seat to his old rival Dalmas Otieno. After the elections, the Kenya-South Sudan Liaison Office seconded Ayako to South Sudan as a legal advisor to President Salva Kiir on legislative and constitutional matters. In the coalition government, Ayako was appointed executive chairman and CEO of the Kenya Nuclear Electricity Board, where he served until 2013. Ayako made a return to elective politics in 2017 when he unsuccessfully vied for the Migori governorship against incumbent Okoth Obado. In 2018, Ayako won in a by-election triggered by the death of Migori Senator Ben Oluoch. In the 2022 general election, Ayako successfully vied for Migori governorship, becoming the governor of Migori County. For the cabinet, I'm Ben Troenjue.